Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. This is Ms. Graham and Ms. Cisco here to teach you a math lesson. Let's get started. So our goal today is I can order 3 links using indirect comparison. Let's warm up our brain. All right, so which shows up how to line up the endpoint. So here you are measuring with the green. It looks like a string at the bottom. And how should we start measuring this car? Do we put the car in the middle like the first picture? Or do we put the car next to that black line on the right? What do you think?
I think we're going to put them up next to each other. The ends need to be lined up.
That's right. We have to line up our endpoint to the right side. Great. Excellent.
All right, Miss Graham, I'm going to try to find lesson 3 for us. Okay.
All right, so which is longer? Is the car longer or is the string longer? The string is the green at the bottom. So what is longer?
Looks like the string's longer.
Yeah, the string is way longer. Good work. And now which is longer? Is the orange bus longer or is the green string longer?
The orange bus is going out further than the string, so I think the bus is longer.
That's right. Nice.
All right.
All right, so the string is longer than the car. The bus is longer than the string. So the car is blank, the bus. Is the car longer than the bus or is the car shorter than the bus?
Well, the car is shorter than the string, and over here, the bus is longer than the string, so I think the bus is going to be longer than the car, so the car is shorter than the bus.
Let's check. Nice. Great work. All right, so Mary and Ann are trying to figure out whose path to the park is longer. So if you look at on this paper, on the screen, you have Mary's house at the top and Ann's house on the bottom. And on the right side, you see a picture of the park. And the black lines are their paths. So here's a map showing Mary's path and Ann's path from each of their houses to the park. How can we figure out whose path is longer? Do we have any ideas? What can we do?
I think we should count the blocks.
I think that's a great idea. So let's count. For Mary's house, we are going to count using the stars. And as we count, it's important to count each movement. So we're not going to count the individual lines. We're going to count in the middle. So here's the first line. And then she turns. So we have to count that. So we've got 1, 2. She turns again. 3. She's turning again. 4, 5. And then she's crossing over to another block. So 6. She's turned again. 7. She's turned again. 8. Turns back. 9. Turns again. 10. And she's crossing over a block. So that's 11. So Mary has 11 blocks to the park. Now let's count Ann's house. We're trying to see if Ann's is longer or shorter than Mary's. All right, so we have to start the first block. So we've got 1. She's crossing over to the second block. 2, cross to a third. Now she's turning. 4, she turns again. 5, and she's crossing over. 6, she turns again. 7. She turns again, 8, and crosses over another block to make 9. So she's got 9 blocks to school, to the park. So by looking at this, whose path is longer?
Well, I know
Mary's
that
path?
11
You're
is
right.
more than 9, so it looks like Mary's path is longer than Anne's.
Yeah, you're right. So, do you notice a shorter path to the park than Mary or Anne's route? Do you think there would be an easier way for them to go? Think about it. I do think there would be an easier route to go. So we're going to make our own route. So I'm going to use an X to mark the route that we are creating. I just put an X there, and we are going to start at the same block that the rest of the people are taking, and we're going to come up with our own. So we know that making all these turns adds a lot of extra blocks. One way is just to go straight there. Let's see how many that would take. Just making a straight path to the park. Let's count. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the path that we just made is only 7 blocks to the park. Is that longer or shorter than both Anne and Mary's path?
I think that's shorter.
Yeah, it's shorter because we know 7 is less than 9, and it's also less than 11. So creating a path that goes straight there without any turns is going to give you a quicker or shorter route. All right, so we want you to pause here on the next slide for your work. It looks like this. You are going to have to use this paper that you see on the slide while you're doing your work, so make sure you're keeping it paused. So number 1, it says to circle your answer. You can just write down the answer. For the second part where you see A, B, and C, the rectangles, and you have rectangles behind that, you are to use the rectangles behind each of those to help you measure. And then 2, 3, and 4 are questions that go with that box. On the second page, you see a picture that looks like what we just practiced. Keep that in mind, and if you need to go back to what we just practiced, just rewind the video a little bit. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 all are questions that go with the route at the top of the picture. So have your parent or your family member call Ms. Cisco or Ms. Graham if you need help with any of your work this week. And our goal this week was I can order 3 links using indirect comparison. So hopefully after you have some practice, you will be able to confidently say that you can do that. So have a great summer. We love you, and we are so, so proud of all of your hard work and accomplishments this year.
Yes, we are. We love you, boys and girls, and we're going to miss you so much, but we hope you have an amazing summer, and we can't wait to hear about it.